Hi there, I am Ilghazi Soufiane, Microsoft Certified Data Engineer and Power BI Specialist. In this video, we are going to talk about context transition in Power BI. Whether you are just starting out or looking to sharpen your skills, this will help you get one step closer to mastering Power BI. Let's get started.
So now coming to another important concept, which is the context transition. So context transition happens when the calculate takes raw context and converts it into a filter context. So why this is important? It's because when working with calculated columns or iterators like SumX, Power BI operates row by row, which means the raw context. But when we introduce the calculate, it changes the raw context into a filter context, affecting the entire calculation. So for example, in this case, for if this is representing the sales data, so we have each row represents a sales data. So when applying this average x function, so as we said that this is an iterator, so we are having a filter context. Each row is presented in a filter context because it's affecting row by row. And let's suppose that we have, for example, in the filter context, the date as we specified before, or maybe country or whatever. So let's say, for example, I have the filter of country Morocco, for example. We are filtering only on the Morocco country. So the transition that's as made in action in here, it resides when going from here to here. So we have this filter context, row context, and we are adding this filter context to the row context in here. So our raw context is being both of these two tables. So this is giving a calculation. So for example, let's say it gives the value 100, for example, for this line, and this line gives 200, etc. So in the end, we sum or we calculate the average of all the results and give us a scalar value. So this is the context transition, is when we add the filter context into the row filter context. So we have in this collection like this. And this is happening when, as I said, when we introduce the calculate to change the row context into a filter context, and this is affecting the calculation as we said. That's it. So the key takeaways about the context transition to make in mind is that calculate transforms the raw context into filter context. This is why calculated columns using calculate returns row level values, not totals. And if calculate is inside an iterator like SumX or filter, the transformation occurs for each row. So for best practices, try to use calculate when you need to modify the filter context, and try to avoid calculate inside the calculated column unless you fully understand the context transition.
If you found this video helpful, feel free to subscribe, like, and share it with others. And if you are looking for a complete structured course on Power BI from beginner to advanced, I have got a full course available on Udemy. Feel free to join me there and take your Power BI skills to the next level.